What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, yes, we are fresh off the stream. I actually still have the homies partied up with us. We're going to get a match in. I wanted to give you guys my first impressions of the new weekly, whatever part for the AMR. I've been using it all day. Like I said, I wanted to wait a little bit. I had some other videos planned, but I had to go ahead and get this right off the top, man. Right off the top, because I am, should I say, severely disappointed with this, this weapon part. It's hard to say, man. It's a cool concept. It's a cool concept. It basically turns the gun into a burst weapon, which isn't bad, and you get to fully auto it as well while you're bursting. So, you know, that's always also helpful as well. But this is where we run into a problem. The AMR already has bad enough damage and bad enough range. The gun isn't that good compared to the rest of the meta. Okay? This conversion kit literally turns it into garbage, okay? Because it removes damage and it removes range. And at the same time, when you put the conversion kit on, you can't put a barrel on, nor a suppressor or any other muzzle that could help with range. The only thing you can put on is ammunition. But the ammunition isn't even worth it, because once you put the ammunition bullets on, you get tons of recoil. This gun has an absurd amount of recoil. Basically, anything that could have went wrong with this gun has gone wrong. I don't even think I can get streaks for you guys this game. I really genuinely do not think I can get streaks this game. I'm sorry, but this gun is too horrible. Like I said, I've been using it all day long, and I could barely get anything going on, man. Oh gosh, what's your rating saying, man? Come on, guys. Sorry. I should probably turn my messages off and everything like that when I'm trying to record. I thought they knew I was recording. But that's fine. I'll have to check it out a bit later. But yeah, it kills absolutely everything about this weapon. Everything about this weapon. It turns a perfectly good gun into just something disgusting. It really does. And while we're on the topic of these conversion kits, I gotta be honest, the massive majority of these conversion kits, even though I do enjoy the free content, I feel like they have all been kind of letdowns. Kind of bummers. None of them have really made me want to use them 24/7. I always go back to using the base version of the gun. No conversion kit so far has made me think, you know what, honestly, this is really good. I'm gonna stick with this and never use the original version again. Or I'm gonna stick with this and I'm gonna, you know, avoid getting other... No, none of the conversion kits have made me feel this way. All the conversion kits make me feel like I just want to rip my hair out sometimes when it comes to competitive lobbies. Now, of course, if you're playing in a casual game, which as you can see, we are not in a casual game. This is why I want to demonstrate right off the top of the stream, because I've been playing for about a good 3 hours. My matchmaking is definitely kicked in. I got the sauciest of the saucy people up in here. You know what I'm saying? I thought this would be a prime gameplay to showcase, because I want to show you guys what this thing is like up against actual classes, because it's just, it can't compete. There's no possible way. The original version of this gun can compete better than this. I think it's just because you turned a crappy gun into a crappier version of itself. Again, it's an SMG. You want to make sure that you're up close and personal with it. But this new attachment turns the gun into a burst, which already makes you at a massive disadvantage when you're up close and personal. The fire rate is slow, so it's not a fast burst, it's a slow burst, which puts you at even more massive disadvantage. And then on top of all of that noise, it reduces the damage and reduces the range. So you have a slow burst gun that should give you more range and more ability to be able to attack people at long range, and you can't do anything about it. I feel defenseless here, ladies and gentlemen. I feel defenseless, and this is a map where a lot of these angles that I'm peeking here, I would be able to engage with any other weapon. Any other weapon. But because I'm using this burst, over half the engagements are just completely chalked. And you want to know the funniest part about it? You can't even use a mag for this thing. You can't even use a mag. I have to use the base mag just to get reasonable recoil. Just to get reasonable recoil. What's the purpose? What's the point? I can't use anything. You see? Do you see the fire rate? Dude, look at this, and then look at my gun. It's no way I would ever be able to outcompete this. See that? Okay, now let's go ahead and put on an actual normal gun, right? Let me showcase a normal gun and show you guys I'm not going crazy here. It's not because, you know, I'm booty cheeks. It's because that version of the gun is horrifying. It's disgusting. Now I'm going to put on the Swarm. An obvious meta class, as you guys already know. We're going to try to dice up a little bit here. We're going to see if we can get something going on. But it's just, honestly, the blueprint's kind of insulting. And it makes me wonder, are they testing any of these things? I have to be dead ass with you guys. And again, I've been giving Sledgehammer a lot of love. A lot more praise than I typically do to a development team. So I'm very appreciative of the stuff that they're giving to us for free. But I'm like, do you guys test this stuff? Like, it's a very serious question. Do you test it? Because I genuinely cannot tell. Over half of the conversion kits have been busted. They just fixed the TYR conversion kit that's been busted for like, what, almost 2-3 weeks now? Absolutely insane. This guy definitely knows I'm coming over here. I might actually revert from this and go up here. Absolutely insane, though. And then they finally fixed them up, and it's still just not right. I've been hearing a lot of people on my stream have been telling me Exclusive Ace made a video about this, and I'm going to check it out. But apparently, that gun is bugged. The conversion kit bugs the weapon, and it's giving it worse stats than it really should have. And if that's the case, then yeah, you know, that's phenomenal. I'm all down for it, bro, you know? I'll definitely go ahead and give it another chance when they actually fix it up. But for the time being, I haven't heard anything from Sledgehammer. So I'm going to assume that nothing is getting fixed, and that is the normal way it's supposed to work. Which means, once again, a new part, a new bummer. I just... Very, very disappointed this time around. I'm hoping that some of these blueprints will become a little bit more relevant. But do you see the damage of this swarm? Do you see what do you see this? Do you see what I'm able to engage, ladies and gentlemen? Do you see the fights that I can actually take on, the things that I can do? It's night and day difference. And there's no way I'm catching up on the leaderboard. I'm going to stay at the bottom of the leaderboard here. It's a reason why I had to play with my squad. It's a reason why I had to play with people from the stream, man, because there was no way I was going to be able to get a solo gameplay with the current conditions of skill-based matchmaking with the kit that I just showed you guys. No possible way. It's only going to be devastating. You will see me just getting destroyed. I'll still be able to get bodies. But, man, I had to make sure I had some backup here, man, because this was going to be a nightmare to go ahead and record. But I hope that I'm showcasing this, you know, very well to you guys. I hope you guys are seeing what the heck I'm talking about here. And why I personally just think this thing is just an absolute disaster. And they need to just completely rework this thing. With all honesty, if they just buffed the AMR, I feel like it would be completely resolved, don't you guys? If they buff the AMR, I think everything will be resolved completely. Because the problem is that the AMR is already not a good SMG to begin with. I mean, it's good, but it's painfully mediocre. Painfully mediocre. And then you put on a barrel that kills the damage and kills the range on it, makes it a slow burst fire weapon. You know, you're already taking a subpar weapon that's bad enough, and you're trying to, like, honestly, at that point, I think they're purposely trying to make it bad. I genuinely think they're purposely trying to make it bad, bro. But yeah, guys, as you can see, night and day difference. Let me go for a stabbing spree. I gotta give you guys a little sauce here, man. A little stabbing spree. But as you can see, I went from the middle of the leaderboard, almost the very bottom of the leaderboard, and skyrocketed up to 2nd place. My ability to be able to move so I can actually pick up tags has gone up because I can actually engage in gunfights. My gunfight win ratio has gone up. My KD is probably drastically improved. The range that I can engage with people has gone up as well. I can actually engage with people at a decent enough range. And again, we're versing all meta lords, and I can actually compete. I'm not getting gunned out every single time, and I can actually win some engagements. You know what I'm saying here? You guys see? You guys get the drift here? Well, I mean, that's really it, though, guys. I mean, obviously, I'm going to finish up the gameplay here and see if we can actually catch a W. But I had to put this video out because, again, I had a lot of stuff planned. I had a lot of fun videos planned up. They're not scrapped. They're still coming out. Trust me, they're still coming out. So I'm gonna have to listen back to my video to see if I said anything like day specific. So if you guys hear tomorrow's video and I say something that's day specific and it doesn't sound right because, you know, the video's coming out a day later, just know that's why. Just know that, you know, it's not on purpose. I just had to go back, redo the video up, man. Not redo the video. I'm not redoing the video at all because it's a really good commentary. I enjoyed it a ton. But just know that I pushed it back, though. I pushed it back because, you know, I had to go ahead and showcase this. Where did he just go? There he is. That was cheeky. You are cheeky, and he's not even challenging me, man. He is, like, cutting me some slack or something. Whoa! Whoa, bro. You are scaring me, bro. This man's making me nervous. But, yeah. I want to know what you guys think, though. Let me know down in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Have you unlocked this new blueprint? Well, not blueprint, but, you know, conversion kit? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? And if you think it's good, let me know your, your attachments too. I'm gonna let you guys know I put every recoil attachment on this gun. It needed it. I couldn't even put a freaking what, a red. Well, I did put a red dot on. I think for this, yeah, never mind. I did change my class up a little bit. I did change it up a little bit, I will say. But even with all the recoil attachments on, it's still nothing special. I'll say it's nothing special, guys. It's depressing. Ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate you guys tuning on into this this video here. I really do. The support has been just amazing recently. I've been trying to get a little bit more variety with gameplay, live gameplays. I want to get some comparisons back in. I want to get some reviews. I have some tips and tricks videos coming out to, help casual players be able to perform better without having to put that much stress in, I know people don't like sweating. And we still lost this gameplay, but again, like I said, I don't really care. You guys know me on this channel. I don't really like to lobby surf, lobby shop. I go right in. I get the gameplay that's needed, the most genuine sauce. And, you know, I'm more of a commentary guy than gameplay guy. So I like to have, you know, genuine commentary over, you know, really crazy gameplay. So I'll take what I can get, man. Oh, God, man. This guy's actually bragging. He's actually bragging after I spent over half the game using an absolute garbage weapon. All right, guys. GG's in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. Leave a dislike if you hated it. As always, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be notified for more content just like this. And we do stream pretty much daily over on Kick as well, so go down in the description of this video. I have tons of links down below. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.